Here we go again. Let me try to do this video again because I tried to do this video earlier, but my phone kept lagging out. So let me do this video again. Working at US Foods. US Foods is a good company to work for. It's really a good company to work for. Been here some time now. I used to be a company driver over the road. Also used to be an owner operator. I've been doing the food service thing for I've been in food service, I say going on 6 years, and when I got off the road as an owner operator and I came to US Foods, my first plans was to originally, how you doing there? My first plan was how you doing there, Vibes Queen? My first plan was to originally stay local for 2 years, but when I kept working here, I realized that I was making like the same or more money than I was making when I was over the road. So I stayed with the company, and time went by. I'm still here, But let me talk about number one thing I like working for US Food is our division. We get paid weekly, so every week you got that check coming in. I love that right there. We got a lot of nice perks, and if I'm lagging, somebody please tell me. We got a lot of nice perks, and you guys know what perks is. We get discounts on phone, even though my phone is crappy. That's a whole nother story. We get discounts on tickets, hotels, sporting events. It's a lot of things. A lot of guys are not taking advantage of, but that's a whole nother topic. And we get 401k. A lot of people don't believe in a 401k. That's a whole nother topic. It's a pretty good place to work. I like dealing with customers. I really like dealing with customers. Jose, what's going on? Jose, ready to come to local to food service. If my phone is lagging, you guys please tell me. But I really like dealing with customers, man. That's one of the things I love the most about working in food service for US Food is dealing with customers, man. Most of these people are pretty cool that you meet out there on the streets. You have customers that will literally stop you from working just to make sure you eat. Just to make sure you eat. I'm telling you, they'll cuss you out. Like, you working, especially when you go to Miami and you're delivering those old-fashioned Spanish ladies, Cuban ladies. Like, Papi, you gotta stop what you're doing. Papi, you gotta eat, Papi. And I'm telling you, if you don't stop and eat, them ladies, they're gonna bust you upside the head. So you have to sit down and eat, man. I'm telling you, we got some nice customers, man, that really care. Make the delivery, they make sure you get some water. Some of the customers will even offer you breakfast, lunch. Some of the customers will go above and beyond and even offer you discounts on if you come to their restaurants, like you bring people. And that's why, like, us working at US Food, that's why we we try to meet the customer's needs by offering good service, being there on time, even though sometimes it's difficult when you have like new guys that are trying to learn the system. And that's another thing I like about working at US Food. When you're a new person and you come to US Food, you're gonna get all the necessary training that you need to succeed. They're not going to train you for 2 or 3 days and just throw you out there to hang. No, you're gonna get some good training. By the time you get ready to go out there by yourself, you're gonna feel confident that you can go out there and make the deliveries And you guys probably see me not looking at the chat because I'm just talking. I don't want to get distracted for a second. Yeah, we gonna make sure that you get the necessary training that you need to succeed, man. Another good thing about a job is that the camaraderie. You know what I mean? Like, it's a great group of guys that work here. Like today, we're not even gonna talk about none of the negativity. It's a great group of guys that work here, man. That you gonna meet some really cool people. That you even gonna make some of them your friends. You know, go to their house, meet their family. They come to your house, meet your family, having barbecues, hanging out. You know, me and one of my friends that work at U.S. Food, we even came up with a Father's Day barbecue. You know, and that's something we did like 2 years in a row, and we'll be doing it next year. And it's just some of the stuff that we do, man. The camaraderie is great. Another thing that's good about working at U.S. Food is management. They got an open door policy that you could definitely go in and talk to a manager if something's going on. You know, we got a pretty cool HR manager that makes you feel like you can come to her and talk about anything. If you got something going on, you know, you can talk. Let me tell you what I really like working at U.S. Food. The vacation. Vacation, vacation, vacation. Because if you know me by now, anybody that knows me know that I like to take vacation. We get great vacation time. We get personal time. And we also get sick time, which I don't really use. And that's a good thing, because I'm going to tell you guys right now why it's good for me not using my sick time. Because at the end of the year, whatever sick time you don't use, you get paid for it. And I think you also get paid for you can save 1 week of your vacation. I'm not sure about how much week of vacation we can turn in, because I'm a type of person I like to use all my vacation, so I'm not sure. I usually turn in about 3 to 4 days worth of sick time, because I don't call out sick. I mean, knock on wood. Do I got any wood in this car? I mean, knock on wood, I've been very healthy so far doing this type of work. And I know it's a lot of misconception going on out there that you're gonna break your back doing this, but if you practice safety and take a lot of precaution when you're doing your job, you're gonna be pretty safe doing this type of job. My sinuses, you're gonna be pretty. I'm gonna take Q&A coming up in like 15 minutes, in like 10 minutes. Yeah, if you take precaution when you're doing your job and make sure you watch all those safety videos and stuff like that, you're gonna be safe. Like, if you just work safe. I practice working safe every day. Like, I try to make myself available every day. You know, I try to learn different routes. The more you know is the more you're gonna grow. The more you know is the more money you're gonna make. That's my little secret. You know, I pretty much know like most, if not all of the routes. You know, I'm a type of person, I don't like to get stuck on one route. I like to know all of the route. What's going on, Daycab? I like to know all of the route. Egner, what's up? So another good thing on working at U.S. Food is once a year we do the rodeo, and the rodeo rewards drivers that been accident free, and a lot of other stuff, man. So that's pretty good for the drivers that's go out there doing their job. I guess that's like a reward, because in the rodeo, if you win the rodeo, you getting a prize. It's not. I mean, you're getting a prize. You're getting a trophy, and it even comes with. You got to get in. I'm not gonna tell you that part. You gotta come on. You gotta work here. You got to find out on your own. I'm not going to give you guys everything. And another good thing I like about working at US Foods is if you decide to move to a different state or a different city, you can transfer. You can keep transfer. It's one company. You getting the same check, keeping your job, the same benefits, everything. Here's the problem with transferring, people. The problem with transferring is that you're gonna, wherever you go to, you're gonna be at the bottom of that seniority list, but you're still gonna keep your seniority within the corporation. So that's the big thing about transferring, which is the good thing about that though. Like, let's just say you transferred. Let's just say I moved from Florida to Dallas, right? Like, they're not gonna treat me like I'm brand new. They're not gonna treat. They're not gonna treat me like I'm brand new, because the thing is, if you're a manager, right, and you got 3 new guys, 1 is a transfer and 3 is brand new, you're going to give the transfer the majority of the work, because he's a transfer. He know what he's doing. So just because I said you're a transfer, you're going to be at the bottom of the list, don't let that stop you from moving around if you want to move. Like, let's just say you live in Atlanta and you want to move to Dallas, but you're worried about the seniority board. Don't let that stop you, man. It's always going to be work there. The good thing about working at US Food, we got the work. We definitely got the work. We got the work. Trust me, you're not gonna run out of work. You know, we got the work. You want to work, you can work. We got the work. Trust me, we got that work. The good thing about my division though is that we do plenty of schools. We do a lot of schools. So the good thing, and a lot of guys find this, don't like this, but I don't mind, is that when school is out, we get a little break. It slows down a little, just for our division. A lot of guys don't like it, but I don't mind, because sometimes your body needs to relax, you know. And the pay, man, I can't even talk about the pay. Amir, Port Orange does not get slow. Port Orange don't really slow down. You know what, Amir? I don't know how to answer that, because they do a lot of chain account. I don't know if those guys up there, the school guys, slow down, but not the chain guys. You know? And one thing I can tell you guys, man, about working at US Food is what are we gonna say? We got pretty good equipment, you know. We got a lot of lift gates, even though there are some divisions that don't have a lot of lift gates. You know, hey, that's y'all bad. We got the lift gates over here, baby. Y'all need to transfer and stop complaining. You know what I mean? We got a lot of lift gates. We have a lot of electric jacks. Again, there's some division that might not have as much as we do down here, but hey, yeah, I need to transfer, baby. You know? And they also got a chain account, man. They got chain accounts. I know they got like a regional position, I believe. I remember when I was owner operator, I ran into a guy. He was running regional for US Foods. And he was doing pretty good. I met this guy a couple weeks ago. He actually, all he do is he works for the Atlanta division. All he do is come to Florida. He bring loads down here and he pick up loads and bring back. So it's different things you can do. Another thing, good thing about working for US Food, if you're flexible, that's going to be a plus, because if you got your doubles, I also pull doubles for this company, believe it or not. I pull doubles. I got my doubles. So that means I'm flexible. Let's just say there's a division that needs help. Somebody pull a doubles. Hey, I'm available. And the good thing about that is that let's just say you move to let's just say a division out of state needs help and you go and help them. Well, then ching ching, you gotta work here to I can't I'm not gonna tell you guys that part. You gotta work here to understand what's gonna happen. I can't give y'all everything. I can only give you guys like the basics. But a lot of people always want to talk money. So let me talk money for a while, right? Let me talk money for a second, right? The money is straight. The money is good. You know, most of us guys, we make pretty decent money, you know? The money is to the point where, you know, every week you're getting paid. So you're not even worried about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not many guys that complain about money. You know, the company take care of their driver because we out here, we working hard. So we get taken care of. You feel me? Put it like this. I was an owner operator over the road. I just wanted to take a break. And I'm still here because the money is good. And you guys know owner operator money is good. Amir said, if you go out and you help another division, do they pay for transportation? I can answer that. They rent you a car. They get you a hotel. You get per diem to eat. They take care of you. So you do get a car, yeah, because they expect you to drive around back and forth from the hotel to work. So you do get a car, you know? Now, I'll take some questions. I got 10 people up in here. Anything you want to know. Today's the day. You know I don't talk about my job that much because I'm on YouTube. I do like local trucking talk. I don't talk about my job that much. So today is the day. And anything that I remember, I will share with you guys. One thing I like about working at US Foods, I like those early shifts. Those shifts that I can start at like 2 a.m. and knock out my route early because I do not like the sun. I can't stand the sun. I can't stand working in the sun. You know, I like those early routes. By the time the sun comes up, I'm looking to get off. I really like that about the job. I like doing key drops, you know. I don't mind doing layovers, but not every week, you know. So, do we got any questions up in here? Do we work 4 or 5 days to the option to pick up a 6 day? Well, I can tell you that we work 5 days in my division. We work 5 days, but there's about 20 to 30 routes that goes out on Saturdays. And the way that work is the newer guys will do those routes. They got to pay their dues. Or guys that have been around that wants to work on Saturdays, sometimes they'll let those guys work on Saturdays. And the reason why I say sometimes is because if you have too much hours, you're probably not going to be able to work on Saturdays. Now, Amir got a question. Amir say, is it a lot of digging over there? I think it's digging in every food service company. Do not come to US Foods or no other food service company and expect for everything is going to be in your face, because a lot of guys let that be a problem, but just don't let it be a problem. If you guys just organize yourself once you're breaking down the pallet, it's going to be so easy over time. Like nowadays when I'm breaking down a pallet, it's like, I don't know, it's like my hands just go directly to the product. You know, like breaking down a pallet. I mean, think about it. What's going on, Omi? Think about it. If the warehouse had the time to put everything in order, they will be there all night trying to load the trucks. They cannot load this truck perfect, and I understand that. So I don't trip. It's digging, but it is what it is. I just go to work and get her done. I don't complain. I just get it done, you know? So it is digging involved, but with proper training, you're going to learn to dig, separate your stops, and be organized and do what you got to do. Jose said, is there layover involved? There's layover routes, though. There's layover routes, but one thing I can tell you about those layover routes, a lot of the veteran guys, they like those layover routes. So those routes are pretty usually taken, but you never know. You might come into the game and you might end up getting a layover route. So yes, there is layover routes, you know. And this is a good place, man, where you can work for a long time. You never know. You might could retire here, you know. You never know. Oh, Amir. Okay, Amir. So you was expecting me to answer that? Yeah, because there's a lot of guys, man, that when they hear about food service, that's the first thing that they do is complain about digging. I'm like, bro, if people, anybody out there that's listening to me, if that's the reason that's stopping you from coming to food service or coming to US Food or any other company, please don't let that stop you. Please don't let that stop you. Can make some of this money. Do not let digging stop you. It's not that difficult. Once you dig, just organize the stuff, get another pallet, organize the products on the other pallet, put it in order, and as your day goes along, the easier it's going to get. Digging is part of the job. It's part. Daycap Slim said, if you're worried about anything, don't come. Jose, the way most of the new trucks is going nowadays, most of the new trucks are going automatic. I don't see nobody building stick shift no more. So I call it stick shift. I don't use those fancy manual words. And the way how it works is the routing department is not going to say, hey, Jose likes to drive automatic, so make sure you put him in automatic, or such and such likes to order drive stick shift. No, they're going to put you in whatever truck that they want to put you in. So you just got to be able to drive both. But the way how the new trucks is going, I would advise anybody to apply, because the way how I see the new trucks are going, they are going automatic. So don't worry about it. Amir, no, you don't need hazmat or you don't need tankers for US Foods. Omi said the driving side of food service is the hardest side. Egner asks, is it mandatory to work on Saturdays for new people, it's 9 out of 10 times it's mandatory. Now you might have a few new people that just fly under the radar and not work Saturdays, but I'm telling you, when you work Saturdays, do not worry about it. Just take advantage of it. You're going to learn a whole bunch of different routes as a new driver, and you're going to get so much better. And it's way more money. It's more money that first year as a new driver, that first year or two that you got to work as a new driver and you're working Saturdays. You might be making the same amount of money as some of the veterans just for working Saturdays. So don't take it the wrong way. It's just the routine. It's just how the cookie crumble. It's just how it goes, you know? That's just how it goes. Part of the game. It's not every division that work on Saturdays, so don't worry about it, you know? Most of the chain accounts don't work on Saturday. Yeah, they can't, Slim say, is levels to this, you know? It's definitely levels to this. One of the good things about working at US Food is getting paid component. Getting paid component is kind of complicated. I'm gonna make a video on that, but I gotta kind of like come up with a way how I'm gonna make the video, because it's very, very complicated to explain. But you get paid component, meaning that some companies get paid hourly, some companies go component. An easy word for component is commission. Oh, Day Cab Slim, it's not level-based pay down here. It's all about routes. The longer you've been here, the better route. Excuse my sinus, people. The longer you've been here, the better routes you get. The better routes you get, the more money you make. Brandon Fullerton. That's a whole nother topic right there. Let me ask you a question, Brandon. How did you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? But yeah. Cubby for life. How you doing there, man? Everything good with you? Hit that like button, people. If you guys are enjoying this information hour, go ahead and hit that like button for me. You know, hit that like button. It's not often I do a Q&A, but today we're doing a Q&A. But Brandon Fullerton, that's a total another topic for a totally different time. But you hit that nail right on the head. That's all I gotta say to you. You know, you are right on the money, brother. So that's crazy. That's one of the things that I think. I know that was loud. I apologize. Do you get uniforms ordered day one? I cannot remember. I can't remember. One of the good things I can say though, we get work boots for free. When was this, Brandon? Maybe I can talk to somebody, man. Was this a long time ago? Because this is not the first occurrence. As a matter of fact, I need to talk to you, man. Because one thing about food service is that I think like people that's coming in needs the proper training, you know? the better training you get is the better you're gonna be as a driver. Like, you gotta train people the way I used to train. I don't train no more. Oh, okay. I don't train no more, but the way I used to train, like the first day or two, I'm just telling you guys how I train, right? The first day of me training, I just want my trainee to observe me, the way how I work, the way how I interact with customers, the way how I move, the safety things that I do, the way I put out my cones, the way how I secure the truck when we're making the delivery, the way how I diffuse a situation when it comes time to dealing with a customer. Just watch the way I move. Then the second day of training, I might give a little focus on one thing. Like today, maybe I want my trainee to focus on stacking and scanning. Third day, maybe I want my training to focus on stacking, scanning, and driving. Fourth day, I probably want my training to stacking, scanning, driving, figuring out where you're gonna make the delivery, getting out, greeting the customer, try to find out where the delivery is gonna be made at. Yeah, definitely hit me up, man. And if you hit me up, we'll talk about that. But a lot of guys complain about that, you know? Trust me, I hear where you're coming from. So, there's TJ, what's going on? TJ, man, I appreciate what you did for us out there in that message. I heard you left some nice words, man. I appreciate that. You know? Appreciate that, brother. But the good thing about working at US Foods, man, you get to be home every night. You might lay over a couple of nights, but you get to be home with your family and your kids. And the good thing about you working at US Foods, man, there's always something going on. Like somebody's birthday, they cutting cake, or we eating some food, or somebody having a party, people going to a party, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of things going on, man. Trust me, it's a good company. It's hard work. It's hard work. Don't get me wrong. It's hard work, but hard work pays off. Like if working hard is stopping you from getting off the road, don't let it stop you. You got to put in the work, people. Got to put in the work. And sometimes it's long hours. Don't get me wrong. Like right now we're busy. We're going to start rolling. And we're going to be working. But guess what, people? The longer you work and the more you work, that's more money you're going to make. I'm going to start driving now. I hope this phone don't lag. If this phone starts lagging, I'm just going to end this live. But excuse my sinus, people. The oldest driver slinging freight at my division right now, I don't quite know his age, TJ, but I know he'd been with the company for 45 years. And second place, we have a guy, 37 years. Third place, 33 years. I think he's past 60. I'm not sure. Third place, 33 years old, 33 years. Fourth place, 27 years. And so on and so on. So as you can see, that should tell you all you need to know. You know, one day I'm actually gonna try to get him on. My game is honesty. I was gonna do that video, but I realized that I'm bigger than that video. I don't worry about those people, you know. Like, I'm just gonna keep putting out the good work, and whatever happens, happens. I mean, people can only take my word for it, you know. I'm just here to help drivers and help people, you know. Yeah, I might do that video if provide insights. I don't mind doing something like that, you know. But as far as he say, she say, stuff like that, I can't speak for nobody's division. All right, take it easy, TJ. Appreciate you for stopping in. Mandy, what's going on? What's food service is good to start? Unfortunately, U.S. food, you got to have some experience. But I have heard that PFG would hire you as a new trucker. But unfortunately, U.S. food would not take it on. And my division. I can't speak for nobody else's division. What's going on, Walking Journey? What's going on, Pablo? The favorite thing I like about food service, I like the physicalness of the job. I like moving around fast. I like lifting. I like to get busy. Weirdly enough, that's my favorite thing of the job, just the physical, non-stop moving. I like having a lot of stops where I'm running, sweating, you know. My second favorite thing is when I go to like a nice restaurant and they offer me something to eat. That's my second. But you know I love some good food. That's my second best thing I like about the job, you know. But it's definitely the physical nature of the job. That's what I like, especially if you just like to if you're a person that likes to work out and stuff like that, this is definitely the job for you, you know. It'll definitely keep you in shape. Y'all got 15 people in here, man. Y'all thumbs up the like for me, thumbs up the live for me, thumbs up the live for me. But that's what I like about the job right there. Good question, bro. Any other questions about U.S. foods? Oh, and Pablo, Miami. You asking me why am I not asleep? Because I wasn't home. I just got home. I'm about to go to sleep. That's your question? Okay, since you asked me why I'm not asleep, I got a question for you. Why you don't got a profile picture? That's what I'm gonna tell. Anybody that's up in here that don't have a profile picture, man, y'all need to get a profile picture. You know, what are you guys hiding from, man? What are you hiding from? Jose, come on local, baby. Come on home, man. The kids need you home. Be in your bed every night. Food service is gonna get rough, but you better believe. Gerardo, what's going on, man? Oh, my game in honesty, you're worried about hackers? Man, if you believe in the good Lord, you don't fear nothing. I don't fear nothing. You feel me? Yeah, my game in honesty, yeah, I know that, but over here we on that positive vibe, that positive vibration. You feel me? And who God bless, nobody, no, who God bless, no man curse. So I don't worry about stuff like that. You feel me? But I feel where you're coming from. Yeah, right, homie. You can eat all you want and lose that weight the next day. To make sure you get a lot of stops and lose that damn weight. You know? So I'm not even gonna stay long on this live. I'm about to go inside, go chow down. Chow down. About to go eat. Good luck with working at Dean's Foods. I hope it work out for you. As I say, I don't know about that company that much. Oh, you eating shrimp and stuff? Hey, that's that good life, Gerardo. That's that good life, man. Oh, you trying to transfer to Orlando? That's what's up, bro. I got one more question before I go. And Egner asks, do they have any restriction on people's weight? I never heard of them having no restriction on people's weight. You know? So I hope y'all enjoyed this Q&A information on time. You guys know I don't really talk about one particular company like that for too long, but today I just felt the need to talk about US food. You know, if you guys want to talk about your company, exactly, my game is honesty. If you guys ever want to talk about your company wherever you work at, hit me up, drop me an email, drop me a message, and you can come on the live with me and come on the live with me, talk about your company, let us get to know your company, let us know why people should come and work for your company. I want to hear from y'all. If you're over the road, if you're local, doesn't matter where you work. You could be, it don't matter where you work. Just talk about your company, why people should come to your company, why people should not come to your company. The reason why I think people should come to US Food because it's a good place to work, and it's you just feel like secure, like the job. You know, you work at a company and you feel like you don't know if when the company is going to close. You just feel like you're always going to have work. You feel secure, you know? James Watkins, you got denied from what? What area you live, James? What area do you live? Oh, you live in Atlanta. Oh, North Carolina. Damn. I wish you stayed closer to Florida, man. Damn. I don't know nobody up there. That's messed up, bro. But I hope y'all enjoy this Q&A, man. Hey, James, if you want to reach me, man, to drop me an email, we can chop it up. Anybody, man. Anybody want to talk to me, man, just drop me an email. Leave your number, whatever. whatever y'all want to talk about, you know. Anything y'all want to talk about. And I'm a food service driver. Y'all make sure to put on y'all calendar next year, Father's Day is going down. Florida is the place to be for my big Father's Day barbecue. It's gonna be big. Anybody that's confirming that they're coming, I'm gonna try to get like a nice hotel list where we can get like a group discount. So we gonna be talking about that. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be lit. So y'all have a good day, and I appreciate y'all for listening.